Hello, my name is Sarah, and this is Sand and Sea Tarot. Welcome to your reading, Gemini. This reading is intended for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If something doesn't resonate, leave it and, check out your other placements to see if one of the other readings resonates a little bit better. This reading is intended for those of you that already have a romantic person in mind. So it could be someone that you're with, an ex-partner, someone you've been off and on with. It could also be someone that you have recently met. This is definitely not a reading for those of you that are looking for something new, because very likely an ex-partner could show up in this reading. There's going to be an extended for this reading, and I will talk about that more towards the end of this video. If you are interested in a personalized reading, you can open up the description box below, and there's a link to my website, and that will give you information on how to book with me. So Geminis, welcome Gemini. So last week we did not have, or the last time I did a Gemini reading, we did not have the devil show up. So I'm hoping the devil does not show up again. I am reading the romantic tarot deck, and this is very new to me. I've just started reading it in this series. So in the last few videos I've posted this week, I have been using this deck. I absolutely love it. And I really love it because there are people in every card. The only thing is this does not line up with the Rider-Waite Tarot. It's suggested that it does, but it really does not to me. There are many, many cards in this deck that do not line up. And I have to really look at the card and just see intuitively what the illustration is speaking to me. Okay, before we start laying out the cards here, I'm going to draw the letters. So this could be your initials. This could be your person's initials. So let's see what we have here. Okay, the letters I have here are T, Y, S, C, M, L, O, and G. Again, that's T, Y, S, M, C, L, O, and G. So Gemini, for this reading, we're going to be looking first at, this reading is going to be all about the energy here. So it's going to be the energy surrounding this connection relationship. Some of you may not be with this person. So we'll look at your energy, your person's energy, and the energy of the relationship. And then we'll look at something your person wants you to know right now, and where are things likely headed over the next month. I have shuffled all of these, but I will give it a quick shuffle again. I know we're getting very close to Christmas here, so I hope all of you are enjoying the holiday season. Okay, tell me about Gemini's energy. Where's Gemini's energy for this connection right now? Okay, bottom of the deck. Wow, you guys have the Four of Wands. So fortunately, this is one card that does line up with the Rider-Waite deck. Four of Wands. So the underlying energy, this is like a really important card for me for this reading. So right off the bat, you are starting with a really wonderful card. Four of Wands can often mean the 1111 card. So those of you that believe in twin flames, this is possibly a twin flame connection. Four of Wands is also about marriage, celebration, joy. So this could be that the underlying energy here is that this is your marriage partner. I can't say when, but you both know that you want to marry each other. There's the underlying energy here that you both are intended to be married together. You're meant to be together. Okay, so let's carry on here with your energy, Gemini. Look at your cards. You have the Two of Cups. I'm sorry, it takes me a while to look at these cards because normally the decks that I use usually write out like Two of Cups, and that's not the case here. I have to actually look at the number up here and then what the symbol is down here. So we have Two of Cups. You have the King of Swords. Wow. And the King of Cups. There's two kings here, Gemini. Wow. Let's see what else comes out. Oh, we're getting blurry here. There we go. Okay, let's look at your person's energy here now. Oh, damn it. I spoke too soon. There's a devil. We have the devil, folks. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. Now we'll look at the energy of the relationship. We have the King of Wands. The Moon. And the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like right now there's no communication with you and this person. In normal Rider-Waite decks, this Two of Cups would have a completely different vibe than what I'm getting in this card. So visually in this card, you have this woman. She's like sitting on a well, drinking from her glass, you know, whatever it is that she's drinking. And you have this gentleman. He's wearing a mask. They both are wearing masks. They couldn't be more farther apart. I mean, really, logically, they're probably 6-7 feet apart, but yet there's this energy of being like this great distance between them. So I do feel like there's some quietness going on. I feel like there's not much communication. Again, this is your energy. So you feel like there's not much communication. You desire more communication with this person, and it's just not there. You feel this physical distance going on between you and your partner, this person. I think you're doing your best to not pay attention to it. You're doing your best not to pay attention to the fact that there is some silence or that you would like more communication from this person. But this person is thinking a lot about you. They are admiring you. I mean, look at this guy. This guy here with his little cape on, he is gazing upon this woman. So even though you may feel like there's this distance between you and your person, this physical distance, this quietness that's going on here, this is still a time where your person is reflecting a lot upon you. They're thinking about you. Their focus is on you. This person is admiring this woman in this card. So I feel like your person is admiring you from afar. They very well could be looking at your social media. They could be looking at photos of you that they have on their phone. There's just this energy of you think there's this physical distance, this quietness, you know, emotional distance. And really, there are some emotions that this person has towards you because they are thinking heavily about you. Their gaze is upon you. So what is confusing to me here, Gemini, is that there's two kings here. We have the King of Swords and the King of Cups, which often could represent that there's two romantic interests here that you have. You definitely have a lot of emotions here for this person because you have the Two of Cups, which is about emotion. You have the King of Cups, which again is about emotions. I feel like maybe this King of Cups is you. I do feel like you could have a little bit of masculine energy to you, which is fine. We all have feminine and masculine energy in us, regardless of our sex. So I do feel like you could have a little bit more masculinity in you. Or just, you know, at this time, there could be a little bit more masculine energy that's being pushed through by you. But you do have these deep feelings, deep emotions of love towards this person. So the King of Cups here, it could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. And then we have this King of Swords. King of Swords is Aquarius energy. So I feel like this King of Swords, this could be how you see your person right now. You could see them, again, as being emotionally distant, because the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, they are emotionally distant. They can be. I feel like there was a break in this communication. I feel like maybe you were having pretty good communication and all of a sudden there's an abrupt change. Some pattern with this communication has changed. And I say that because I'm looking here at the sword that this king is holding, and look at the tip of the sword. It's broken. It's on the floor, on the ground here by his foot. So the sword down to me implies that there is not communication, or some kind of important communication is kind of delayed here a little bit. If the sword was up, that would mean that, communication is happening. There's some kind of conversation that's happening, but it's broken and it's down. So I do feel like there was some kind of break in communication, some kind of break in the pattern. So perhaps this person was really communicating with you a lot, and then all of a sudden there was this emotional distancing, this distancing with the communication. And there very well could be no communication happening with this person, or it's very, very sporadic and very, very short. I feel like this person is being very, very blunt in their communications, giving you one-word responses, not really seeming like they're engaged in this conversation. So Gemini, you might be thinking like, what the frick is happening here? Things were starting to move along. I was starting to see some changes here in this connection, and then wham, I took 10 steps back with this person. But please don't see it that way, because I'm still getting this energy that even though you're trying your best to not realize, to take notice that there is some kind of lack of communication or silence that's happening, or physical distance that's happening, your person they're still there. Their emotions are still very attached to you. They still are reflecting on you. I do feel like this person could be looking at your social media, could be staring at photos of you, reminiscing of times. They're feeling this distance too. Hopefully it'll come out either in this reading or in the extended about why they're not communicating. But for now, just don't be discouraged. Don't think like, what the heck happened? Things were going so well and now they're not. Hopefully we'll get some answers here. I am going to clarify this reading too. So now let's look at your person's energy. Right off the bat, that damn devil jumped out. This is Capricorn energy. Just as I've said before in previous readings, this person is very much so obsessed with you. They long for you sexually. They desire to have sex with you. You're heavily on their mind in that aspect too, as well as they're thinking about you. It's obvious here this person is really heavily thinking about you, but they also think about you with a lot of lustful thoughts as well, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it's nice that they're lusting towards you versus like someone else, aka a third party. So I think that's really actually a good thing that this person is thinking lustfully about you. That this means that no other person does it for them. Like they're really drawn to you and feel like you are the one that does it for them in the bedroom. We have the Five of Swords here. This is a lot of regret. So this person is reflecting back on how they've treated you. They realize they've mistreated you. This could have been a recent argument that's happened, and this person is reflecting back on that argument and thinking, wow, why was I such a jerk to Gemini? I should have treated Gemini better. So there is some reflection here and some regret. The Eight of Swords. This tells me this person they're trapped by their own thinking. So Swords is all about mental clarity, thinking. Here it's overthinking. And this person is caught up in their own head, caught up in their own self-sabotaging thoughts. So they're feeling kind of stuck right now. And I think that could be part of the reason why there's not a lot of communication here. Your person is having regret and they're a prisoner of their own mind right now, where they're feeling stuck. Maybe it's because they don't know how to get things moving here again. I think they're really dwelling on this regret, on how they treated you, how they mistreated you rather. So they're feeling really awful. And they're probably like thinking like, why would Gemini even want to bother with me when I treated Gemini so poorly? Then we have, as the overall energy, current situation for this relationship, you have the King of Wands. This is a very magnetic connection here. There's a lot of passion here from both of you. You're both physically attracted to each other. There's this really strong sexual chemistry towards each other. There's a lot of creativity and excitement in this relationship, in this connection. Could be dealing with an Aries here. This connection has never been boring. It may have seemed toxic at times, but this connection has never been boring. I feel like right now things are a mystery here. You really don't know how your person's feeling. Your person doesn't know how you are feeling because we have the moon card. And the moon card is usually about something that's mysterious, something that's unknown. There's something below the surface that's not yet being revealed. I do feel like this connection was not a very long one. I would say as far as like being in a committed relationship. If you were, this is for those of you that were in fact in a physical relationship with this person, I feel like it was not a very long one. And when I say that, it could be, to you, 1 year might be a long time. To someone else, 5 months could be a long time. But I just get this energy that there was this feeling of this connection had a lot of newness to it, like puppy love to it. So I feel like this wasn't, even though you may have history with this person now for years and years, I think the actual committed relationship was very short. Very short, but the bond was really intense. Sorry, I flipped that guy over. It's not supposed to be over like that. But really, I'm just getting that there's something here unknown about the relationship, unknown about emotions. You have the Knight of Cups here also as part of this situation here, the current situation. This is often seen as an apology card. To me, when I see this card here, this tells me that someone wasn't being authentic in this relationship. Recently, they're not being authentic. Something was being hidden. They're not showing their true selves. I think whatever recent version you've seen of this person, I feel like that's not even really them. That's not how they normally would behave towards you. So perhaps they did something here and that's why this person's having regrets. They did something, said something that's out of nature for them and maybe makes you feel like, wow, we were doing so great and now we're not. What the heck happened? And so I feel like this person started to show up with some kind of energy that wasn't their normal, wasn't expected of them. So I feel like, they pulled off this mask here, threw it on the ground and put on a different one. So you kind of feel like this person wasn't showing up authentic. They weren't showing up as the behavior that you kind of expected from this person. But I do feel like you are going to get some kind of apology because that's the current energy. Current energy, this means this could be something that recently happened, or this could be something that's going to be happening here in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clarify this. I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot to clarify. So let's go ahead and look at the energy of Gemini and their person. Tell me about the relationship between Gemini and their person. Why that Two of Cups? Why the Two of Cups, please? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles here. So this is the energy that you want to work together with your person. You want to work towards the same goal. And right now, obviously, you feel like you cannot work together as the same team when there is this physical and emotional distance that's happening here with this person. Okay, now about that King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords. King of Pentacles. Look at this. Gemini, you're getting all the kings to show up here. So you see your person here showing up as this King of Swords, which is, they are being a little bit emotionally distant. They could have some direct communication, some bluntness, to their communication. Like I said, I do feel like the communication is very, very short if they are communicating with you. But you also see this person as very grounded. They are either focused on money or they are trying to establish like a nest egg here. Like they're really thinking about long term. This is Taurus energy, by the way. So you feel like this person is really thinking about long term, trying to buy a home, just they're thinking about their future. I think you may even be thinking about they're too focused about setting this up for themselves. Like that they're not looking for a queen. Like they're looking to set up life as a single king. That's how you kind of see them. Tell me about this King of Cups here, which I feel this is you, Gemini. King of Cups. Strength card. This is you. This is Leo energy here. So I feel like you have a lot of emotions for this person, and you've had to build up the strength and courage, I think, even to prevent yourself from getting overly emotional in this situation. I feel like there are times where, especially in these quietness times, where you really just want to like reach out to your person and you just want to give them a piece of your mind rather, where you just want to call them out on their shit, like why they keep doing these kind of things. But I think you were really being patient. You're showing compassion towards this person. And it's kind of like you're giving them the benefit of doubt here. So I feel like you have just had to just build up a lot of this courage and strength to kind of restrain yourself from like going off on this person. Okay, why this devil here? Why the devil? 3 of Cups. For some of you, there could have been a third party. So, things were a little bit toxic here with a third party situation because this person brought you in a third party situation. At the same time, I still think this person is obsessively thinking about you. 3 of Cups is also seen as the dating card. So I feel like your person is just wondering a lot about like dating, spending time with you, partying. Yes, unfortunately, partying and drinking. I think for some of you, your person is really focused on, hey, I just want to go out with Gemini and have a good time. We'll have some drinks. We'll have some fun, because that's what they really enjoy with you. But that's not all. I'm not just saying that that's all there is, because obviously we have this underlying energy here of this 4 of Wands where they do see you as a marriage partner. And there's some cups showing up in this reading. So there are emotions that they feel for you. Even the 3 of Cups, there's cups again. Cups are about emotions. So I do feel like this person does have feelings, emotions for you. I just feel like they don't express it. I don't think they're telling you this. So it's like their idea of showing you that they care about you and stuff. Yeah, it would be taking you out on a date, going drinking, being intimate with you. That's how this person feels like they're showing you love. That may not be your love language, but that's how they think they're speaking love to you. Okay, so let's look at this 5 of Swords here. Why the 5 of Swords? Oh my goodness, we have the Sun. In this case, the Sun is normally a very happy card. It's like one of the happiest cards here in tarot. It's about joy, happiness, fulfillment, wishes, hoping, healing. But in this case, I feel like your person is really unhappy. So we're taking the negative sign of the Sun, which is hard to find a negative, meaning for this card. But to clarify this 5 of Swords, where this person's having regret of how they treated you, I have to say they're really unhappy with themselves. It's almost like this should be reversed. I'm not doing reversals in this reading, but that's the energy I'm getting, is that your person is really unhappy with how they treated you. Tell me about this 8 of Swords. Why the 8 of Swords? 2 of Swords. Two of Swords is obviously about making some kind of decision. There's some kind of crossroad here. Again, I feel like this is self-sabotage thinking. Your person is feeling like they're stuck. They feel like they need to make some kind of decision here. Tell me more. Tell me more about that 8 of Swords. King of Wands. Yep. I feel like this is your person needs to make some kind of decision to take a plan of action towards you here. You have the King of Wands. You have the King of Wands here too. Again, this is Leo energy. Oh, did I say Aries? I think I said earlier this is Aries. I'm sorry. That's Leo energy, not Aries. We don't really have any Aries here. I mean, you could be dealing with a fire sign because we have the King of Wands here. And you also have the Four of Wands. So you could be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, but we definitely have some heavy Leo energy here, especially with the Strength card as well. But anyways, your person is trying to make some kind of decision here. I think they need to make a decision to make some kind of plan. The King of Wands is all about taking action when they're very passionate about something. And this person is very passionate about you. So I feel like this person is making a decision regarding you. And I think it's going to be in your favor here. This person is going to take some sort of action towards you because it's driven by this passion that they hold for you and for this connection. So let's go ahead and clarify now the current energy of the relationship. So we have the King of Wands again, Leo energy. Why this King of Wands? Why the King of Wands? We have the Five of Wands. So the King of Wands, again, is about taking some kind of action. They make a decision if they need to. They're very decisive. They can make a decision. They can be a little bit self-centered. So I do feel like there's been some kind of conflict. There's some kind of energy here where there's a recent conflict about something. I feel like it's because you feel like there's no plans. Nothing has been planned for this connection. And again, I feel like it's because there's this quietness that's going on. So even though the underlying energy in this connection is to take some kind of passionate planning here, action, there's some kind of conflict going on. There's some kind of recent drama or argument, something that's making things kind of challenging for this connection. It could be time. It could be, your person doesn't have time to come see you. It could be that you don't have time. It could be you don't have the money to travel to them. They don't have the money to travel to see you. There is some kind of overall challenge for this connection right now. And then we have the moon here. So the moon, again, is about something that's not being revealed. There's something below the surface. Often this can mean it's about to be exposed, whatever it is. So let's see about this moon now. Moon is Pisces energy, by the way. You have Temperance. I think this is just a nudge to be patient. Whatever is going on in this connection here with this mystery, I feel like this is emotions, that no one's revealing emotions. You don't know how your person feels about you. Your person doesn't know how you feel about them. But we have this angel here, and the angel Temperance here is about patience, healing, balance. So it's like this will be revealed in time, but just to be patient. I'm sorry, the freaking camera just cut off. So right now, the Temperance card here, clarifying the moon, is just saying like it's not the right time. It's not the right time for, revealing these emotions right now. Just to be patient. There's healing going on. Or there needs to be some healing. Temperance is Sagittarius, in case I didn't say that. Why the Knight of Cups here? We have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Knight of Cups is all about an apology. It's also about emotions. I feel like here, this was the energy of maybe your person not showing up in the recent energy that your person has shown up. It's not who they've been. It's not the normal. It's not the normal person or personality you would experience from this person. I think that's what has caused some kind of drama here, or this pulling back energy. Something is different. Something has kind of changed. Your person has kind of changed a little bit in a negative way. But I feel like there's going to be an apology coming your way for that. And we have the Seven of Pentacles here, which is about investing. So I feel like whatever this is, your person pulled back their energy, pulled back on communication or whatever. Again, you have two cards implying patience here. So Seven of Pentacles is also about being patient, patiently waiting for the harvest. I feel like this could be your energy. You could feel like this person, they owe me an apology for what they're doing or what they've done to me, how they've been treating me. they switched things up on me. They were coming at me one way and then they put on this mask and now they're, I don't even recognize this person. But there could be this nudge for you to just kind of wait and wait patiently to see, how things unfold. But Seven of Pentacles is also the energy of investing into something. It's like knowing it's going to be worth the wait. So this is also the energy of your person as well, excuse me, where they feel like this connection is also going to be worth the wait. Let's pull 2 cards for what your person wants you to know right now. What does Gemini's person want them to know right now? What does Gemini's person want Gemini to know right now? Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Cups normally is about walking away from something that doesn't serve you. In this romantic tarot deck, that's not what I get from this card right here. You see a couple and there's this other woman next to them that they're singing or, it looks like they're singing, having a good time, hanging out. I feel like your person is trying to let you know that they want you to just live in the moment right now. If you look at the expression on these people, like they're all just singing out here. There's not a care in the world. They're not even drunk. They're not drinking, I feel like they're just living in the moment. They're enjoying this moment. They're not thinking about anything else other than being out here, being together and singing. So I feel like your person is trying to tell you, like, maybe let's take this pressure off of this relationship. Let's just let things unfold as they need to or as they should unfold. Let's not say like, oh, I need a commitment from you. Let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. Let's be, fiancés. Let's not put a label on this. It's kind of like your person just wants to enjoy the moment with you. And then they have the 4 of Pentacles here. Also, again, this is that stalker energy. This is the energy of someone watching you, someone obsessed with you. There's this woman here and she's like making this little floral crown for like her little sheep. And then there's this gentleman way back here who's watching her from a distance. So I do feel like this is the energy of being admired. Like your person really admires you. They can't stop thinking about you. We had that show up in your reading too. It's like, this too. This person can't stop thinking about you. But this is not like in a scary way. Like this person really cares about her. I mean, he's even like maintaining his distance, not to scare her or anything. But I do feel like this is the energy of your person holding on to you and they're not going to let you go. Again, it's this feeling of admiring you from afar. So I feel like this person definitely is like looking at photos of you or your social media, reflecting on a lot of good times with you. So even though there could be this quietness or stillness happening in this relationship, your person is still heavily thinking about you. You haven't escaped their mind. So let's see where things are headed in the next month, next 30 days for this relationship, this connection. Where are things headed? Okay, oh, we have the 2 of Swords again. So we had the 2 of Swords show up as a clarifier, and here it is again. So there is some kind of crossroads. There's kind of some kind of decision that's going to be made. What else? 9 of Wands. Look at this couple. They're just kissing. And what I love about this one, I've always noticed this about this card. There's a little girl in the background, and she is enraged. I can't really get the camera close enough. I'll have to zoom in when I'm editing. She is enraged. She's just looking at, I am assuming it's her mom or dad, and she's just furious. She's like, pay some attention to me. Stop kissing each other. Go rent a room and pay some attention to me. So I do feel like there is this kind of energy where you guys are going to be I feel like you're going to be seeing each other. You're going to get lost in this feelings, being wrapped up with this person that I think something around you could get neglected, not on purpose, but I think you're just going to kind of be more focused on each other and focused on this connection, that something else is being left behind. Whether it is a third party that's being left behind because there's a decision here. There's some kind of choice that's been made. So it could be that your person, if there is a third party, it could be that your person is making a choice for you. And this third party's, long gone in the shadows, has no say, won't be able to interrupt this connection. Or it could be a third party doesn't even necessarily have to be like a romantic interest. It could be a friend. It could be job. It could be a hobby. It could be something else that would normally distract you from something. So I do feel like there is going to be some focus. I think you're probably going to see this person in the next 30 days. Whether that's even just a FaceTime call, where you guys are seeing each other face to face, or a physical visit. For most of you, I feel like this is going to be a physical visit. But there is something kind of being neglected, kind of being left in the background, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because it does show me that the primary focus here is on this connection. Okay, so I'm just going to clarify. Let's clarify just these two last cards, the Two of Swords and this Nine of Wands. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Why this Two of Swords, please? Ace of Cups. This is a new start at this love. So there's a decision here. Your person's making a decision to start this new love connection here with you. Ace of Cups is also falling in love with someone. So your person has made the decision to either reveal that they're falling in love with you, which I just don't think your person really expresses that a lot. But this person there is a new start of love here. Someone is making a decision to start this new love here in this connection. What else? Or what about this Nine of Wands? What about the Nine of Wands here? We have the Seven of Cups. So there could be some confusion. There could be some kind of distraction here that's happening when there's this coming together here. Like I said, you're going to physically see this person or do some kind of FaceTime call with them. And like I said, there's like something is being neglected here. And I feel like whatever that is, maybe it was an option. Maybe it was a third party. This could be on your side. It could be on their side, that there was someone else maybe you were talking to, getting to know, and that person, they are seen as an option. They're not even, they're forgotten about, put it that way. Whatever this option was, this distraction was, it doesn't mean anything, because we have this underlying energy here where this couple is just focused on each other. So I feel like if there was an option, if there was a third party, that's all they were. They were an option. Let's pull one more on that. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands here. The Hangman. Pisces energy here. So this is about seeing things through a new perspective. There is some kind of enlightenment here going. So I feel like this is also the energy of letting go. So this could be letting go of that option. Letting go of that third party. And focusing on this connection. Again, third party doesn't have to be a person. I mean, even here, when you look at this, there's money, there's a snake, there's like a building, there's home, there's jewels, there's riches, there's recognition. So it could be something else. It doesn't have to be a physical person. It doesn't have to be a romantic interest. It could be a third party. But there is a letting go of it because there is more focus on this connection. Okay, so Gemini, we're going to jump into the extended. And the extended reading is going to be everything 100% from your person's point of view. We're going to look at how they see the current situation, how they see themselves, what are they thinking about, what they see as their own potential challenge for this connection. We'll also look at how they see you, what could be around them that could be helping or hindering them from making any kind of movement towards you. We'll also look at something that either they hope, fear, possible action or desire with you, and then we'll look at what they hope for as a potential outcome with you. Thank you so much for watching, Gemini, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.